The old logo. You know, it's what we would call in the design world a nightmare, bro. It was the worst thing on the planet.
I almost didn't join UCTV because of the logo.
Honestly, I didn't mind it. I thought it was cute and quirky, and I enjoyed putting it behind white and black t-shirts as marketing assistant last year.
All right, I think the old UCTV logo was perhaps the worst logo in history, in like literal history. It's like literally the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
It was made without any care in the world. It was like they could do whatever they wanted. It was like, oh, let's put a blurry image in the background of our logo, right? Like, that's a smart idea.
I heard about this club on Fairfield Way when I was a freshman at the time, and my eyes immediately went to Subug. I was like, they were giving out free stuff and whatnot. But UCTV was also giving out free stuff, and they're like, oh, do you want a shirt? And I looked at the shirt, and I was like, not really. I don't know what the font is. The colors like don't exist in real life, like cyan. What?
I don't like how it looks on my water bottle. I'm embarrassed to drink my water bottle in public when I go to the union. That's how bad it is, all right? They gave me a free UCTV backpack. I threw that away. I literally threw it out.
You know, the infamous glitch, dude. You know, everybody's about the glitch, The glitch is so cool, but it's really not. It's just an image. It's just a blurry image. No one made it, They probably stole it from somewhere, And it breaks my heart as a designer.
I mean, if you go into our branding book, there's a color up there that literally says glitch.
Howdy ho, my name's Tone Marone, a regular member at UCTV. I really like the old logo.
I'll be walking in the studio one day, just minding my own business, getting ready to work and stuff. And then I'm looking over at these people working on their computers, and I see them dragging graphics with the old logo on top of videos. And in my head, I'm like, what is going on here? Like, this is not right, and something needs to be done.
When you're trying to put this logo, on anything, right? Any background, any kind of, promotional thing, you just can't, because it doesn't look good.
So, I'm very susceptible to peer pressure, so originally I really liked the logo, and it was like, it's all glitchy and weird and stuff, but then a lot of people were like, oh, the old logo's terrible, and I was like, yeah, it is, it's awful, I hate it. It looks dumb with the colors and everything, but candidly, I like it. I think it's fine.
The past of UCTV is a little bit too much for me to handle, but my roommate Antonio and I came together and we said, what is UCTV? What does UCTV stand for? And then it hit us. We need a new logo.
Alex was doing his thing. He was graphic designing. He was, putting the old UCTV logo on something. This idea pops in my head. I'm just like, Alex, why don't we just rebrand UCTV? Like, why don't we just do it?
It was the only rational solution. There was no other solution that presented itself that made any sense. It was just new logo.
So that's why I took action and executed with Alex the rebranding of UCTV.
Alex and Antonio were like, let's rebrand. And like I said before, they were such great assistants that I trusted them, and I was like, you know what? Show me what you got.
We need like an icon. We need people to recognize UCTV besides like, oh, like the glitch.
When Alex was in the brainstorming process, we were going through old logos, looking at TV channel logos for inspiration. We saw like that other orgs on campus, they just looked cleaner than us, and it was really making me frustrated. Like I was looking around, you know, tier 3s, tier 2s, even clubs looked better than our tier 3 organization.
The board wasn't exactly on board with it. We started this whole rebranding thing with thumbnails. We got our graphic designer on it right away. He created these amazing thumbnails, and we, different color for each department, and we showed it to the board. And it kind of got shut down real quickly because apparently the board has other things to talk about than our image because it's not that important or whatever. Obviously, marketing was like, what do you mean UCTV should have a positive image to our constituents? But anyway, so yeah, it took a lot of convincing from the board to get them on board with this whole idea.
Circles, triangles, squares, you know, I tried them all with the new UCTV logo, you know? Colors too, you know, there's so many of them, you know? I thought there was only 3, you know, red, blue, and yellow, you know? But then, you know, you can put them together and make green, purple, orange, you know? And then you can put those together, you know, it's crazy stuff, dude.
I sat in a couple marketing meetings a couple times. You know, you see like Alex be like, yo, I got this like cool logo, like, you know, and we're like, yeah. We're like, yeah, man, that's good. And then I'll be like, Antonio, how do we tell Alex that we can't put green in our color scheme?
If Antonio is a Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich, then I am most certainly the Chick-fil-A sauce that goes along with it. You know, we just work well together. It was his idea, you know, his original thought, you know, that came into his own mind to rebrand. And then pretty much from there afterwards, I took that him thought and just made it 10 times better. Because it was a me thought, and a him thought plus a me thought equals a sick ass thought.
Working with Antonio and Alex, I would say they're a little extra. Alex, he's a graphic designer to my knowledge, but I don't know when he got hired. I don't know who hired him. Antonio, I go back, way back with Antonio from DMD. To be honest, I also don't know what his job is.
UCTV doesn't have any sides. We don't do sides. We are not an organization that takes sides, so what is the best shape to represent no sides? A circle. A circle, dude.
I had to present this logo to the board, right? Alex finished making all the assets, he sent it to me. So I decided to put him in this PowerPoint presentation, and I make it, you know, humorous. Decided to show it to the board as a public comment question. And I had like this giant text and everything. We went in there, we dominated, we represented Allie in the comms department, and we were just like, this is what we're doing, and nobody can really say anything about it because we're comms and you're all not. So that's how it kind of went on.
I'm the best designer in the world, so I made the circle, and it was the coolest thing ever, and anybody who said otherwise just didn't matter to me.
We've looked at a bunch of tiers, and we just decided to take some of their designs, not steal, but we used them as inspiration, and I really think they helped us benefit and create a clean, long-lasting logo that will be UCTV for a while.
100% UCTV will benefit from the shift. You can do a lot more with this logo, I feel like, other than just putting it in white and black backgrounds like what we've been doing in the past. And so I'm expecting a lot from this, but also, just in case it fails, I'm glad I'm graduating this semester, so I don't have to deal with that mess anymore, and also Alex talking on and on and on about it, so. I'll miss you guys though. Yeah.